What if the place you thought was filled with good and kindness was hiding a terrible secret? This question lingered in the air like a thick mist, swirling around the grand church in the heart of Lagos. Could it be true? Could something so perfect and beautiful really hide something this dark? The tallest church in Lagos stood proudly against the clear blue sky, its walls shimmering under the sun like the golden gates of a magical kingdom. There was no building quiet like it in all of Lagos. People couldn't stop talking about it, and it was easy to see why. It seemed as if the church was a place where miracles happened every day. You could hear about it from anyone on the street, at work, even at the market. Everyone knew about Pastor Gabriel's church. The building was massive, its roof reaching higher than the tall trees. Its walls were made of shining white stone that sparkled like diamonds when the sun hit them just right. Giant doors stood at the entrance, opening wide to let people in, as if the church itself was inviting them in. Inside, the walls were covered with beautiful, glimmering gold, and the air was filled with a sweet, calming scent of incense that made people feel peaceful the moment you stepped through the door. The floors were smooth and white, and the pews were so many you couldn't even count them. Hundreds of people could sit inside, and they did, every Sunday. People came from all corners of the city. The lines outside the church stretched so far that you couldn't see the end of them. There were so many people, old people, young people, rich people, poor people, that it looked like the whole of Lagos was waiting for the doors to open. But why were they there? Was it just because of the church beauty? Or was there something else? They were there because miracles were happening. Miracles like you had never seen before. Pastor Gabriel weren't just any pastor. He was famous for performing incredible acts that seemed to come straight from the heavens. Every Sunday, without fail, something amazing happened in that church. Sick people walked again. Blind people saw. Lame people danced. Poor people became rich overnight. The people were in hell. They cheered and shouted and gave thanks to God. Some people would even cry tears of joy, feeling like they were a part of something so powerful and holy. And Pastor Gabriel stood there, smiling, his eyes full of kindness, as if he had the whole world in his hands. How did Pastor Gabriel do it? People whispered about it, but no one ever asked him. It was as if his miracles were a gift from God, and everyone believed in him completely. And yet, there was a rule, a strict rule that nobody understood. No one was allowed to go near the altar. No one, not even children, could step up to it, not even during the miracle hour. It wasn't like